Azealia Banks admitted that she had been sacrificing chickens in her closet for
And I
3 years.
I saw the video. Like, yeah,
Was there like blood on the walls and stuff like that?
it was like feathers and blood and shit and yeah.
I have no words. 3 years she's been doing this.
Listen,
Do you know about voodoo?
I know about African spirituality.
Does that involve chickens?
In some, what she was dealing with, it could. You know what I mean? What I was told is that you're not supposed to leave that type of shit. Like, some crazy shit can happen. like by leaving the blood and letting all that shit build up like that, like, that's not good. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to say there's a lot of things in African religion that is not understood by the masses. I don't know exactly what she's practicing.
Right. I mean, for example, when I was in New Orleans last time, I had a reading by the Voodoo Queen of New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Who was actually a white woman.
It's called Voodoo, really, is the real name of it.
Voodoo Queen.
Yeah, they call it
She was actually a white woman, but she was trained in Haiti in the arts. Mm-hmm. And she's now she told me about my past life, which...
Was she really trained in Haiti?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Who knows? But she had the title in New Orleans. And New Orleans takes that shit pretty seriously.
Mm-hmm. Okay. On Bourbon Street, she had the title.
It wasn't Bourbon Street. It was actually out kind of in the outskirts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this wasn't like a tourist attraction.
Oh, okay.
I had to kind of go in the cut.
All right.
In the cut to get it.
All right.
And so I've kind of checked a little bit of it out. I don't, this has been my only kind of thing, but sacrificing chickens in your closet for 3 years is some other shit. It kind of puts some of the pieces together for Azealia Banks, at least in my eyes.
Yeah, it kind of did a little bit for me too. Not that the sacrifice of the chicken, although I'm not into no shit like that, but for some people that is a ritual. You see what I'm saying? But to let that shit build up in your space and all of that type of shit, and the negative energy and all of that she could have brought to herself.
Where do you even get live chickens? Like, you got to go and buy a live chicken.
Oh, you can get live. They got plenty of live markets and shit. Yeah, in the Bronx, Brooklyn.
Oh, word? Okay.
Yeah, because there's some people that actually kill their shit fresh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I was in Senegal, they had chickens and goats and stuff like that, and they would literally kill the animals for our food. It was great. I dug it, but...
Yeah, some spirits want blood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's, if you're into that shit, then they say that that's real.
Have you seen any of these types of blood sacrifices before? No. Not your thing?
No, not at all. I don't know. See, these are all like outskirts from the original African religions. These are, they'll have elements of the original African religion, which is called Metu Neter. Basically, all religions that exist are fragments of this original religion. So you'll find, within Islam, Buddhism, Judaism, Christianity, they all have fragments of the whole, but they think they got the whole thing. It's like the mirror has been broken. You hold up your piece and you think you have the whole mirror.
Okay.
You see? When we all really need to come together and you take your piece, put that together with this piece,
sure.
And then that's what the fuck it is. But right now, everybody thinks their thing is the right thing and the only thing. And that's not true.
Yeah, I mean, I remember I had one interaction with Azealia Banks. Like, we started to DM each other, and it started out very friendly and cordial, and by about the 4th or 5th DM, it
got crazy.
It went left. And she started insulting me and calling calling my viewers idiots and saying that we don't understand nothing and blah blah. And so okay, I had enough of that. I kept it moving. You know, I guess to me there's also the weirdness with Azealia that she seems to be on this pro-black thing, and yet she turns around and bleaches her skin.
Listen, you know, we can free ourselves of one chain and then try to get up and realize there's another chain somewhere else. You see? Or sometimes we'll free ourselves of this chain and not realize there's other chains and now think we're free. You see, there's many chains, there's many things that you have to release yourself from in order to truly reach enlightenment. Okay? This is why they talk about, like, where they say that the Egyptians worshiped death, that's not true. They worshipped the mind almost being in a state of death, meaning to not be influenced by emotions. See, a dead person is not going to be influenced by pussy, by sadness, laughter, nothing. If you can overcome your emotions, like how we was talking about earlier, how some of us are overly emotional.
Yeah.
If you can learn how to master your emotions, that's what leads people to be what they call sages and fucking high-level spiritual masters.
Yeah, and this is something that, you know, listen, I get emotional just like everybody else. But I have learned to take a step back, you know, because I've had damn near everybody. I've had so many people talk shit about me on social media, from unknown people wishing I was dead to, you know,
and it's your choice.
To celebrities talking shit about me.
And it's your choice
to not
if
respond.
it's to not only to respond or not, but whether it affects you or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, does it really, no matter what they say, is it going to sting? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even if it does sting, do you have to respond to the sting?
Yeah. No, I wish at one point, because I don't respond. You can say whatever the fuck you want about me.
I used to respond.
You're right.
And sometimes no, but I this year
You're not responding.
I'm definitely on some emotional, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Control your emotions.
I have people close to me, and I'll run the. I'm like, should I respond? And the answer is always no, and they'll explain to me why the answer is no, and I'm like, all right, I respect your opinion. And what I realized is, the next day when I think about it, that sting ain't really there no more, and I'm glad I didn't respond, because it would turn into something else. So, you can talk all the shit about me you want. You're not gonna get a response, but I wish I could get to the point where I could look at it and it has absolutely no emotional effect at all.
Right.
Which is why I've gotten to the point where I don't even read comments anymore. I don't look at Twitter replies. I'm focusing on the business, and I'm focusing on the future. All that fuck shit, all it does is distract me from that. But I wish I could get to the point. I think Charlemagne's like that. I think Charlemagne really just doesn't care.
Because you almost get anesthetized to it. It's like, you know what I mean? How many times can somebody talk shit about you before it's like, all right, oh, you're going to say this again? Yeah, I'm not. It's just like, you know, when you first saw Friday the 13th the first time, it was scary as shit. By the time it was like the 13th Friday the 13th, it's like, the fuck out of here. Like, you know, I'm not scared anymore. Like, you know, it's not affecting me the same way. And knowledge will do that.